Exerto tweeted Joe Rogan praises at Mr. Beast for smart YouTube success.
I was in the new bookstore the other day, and Dr. Disrespect has a book.
Mr. Beast has a burger.
Well, Mr. Beast deserves a burger.
He's a brilliant guy.
He's got a great
Is it
show.
good?
It's a great show.
Yeah, he does.
He does a great
He's
show.
a visionary guy.
It's a smart thing that he does. He spends a shitload of money on his show.
Well, that's what I mean. These are the new stars.
Well, that's just in that world. But those are the new stars in terms of like he would be a reality TV star like 10 years ago.
For sure.
Now he's a YouTube star, but now he's his own fucking boss, and he's doing it the right way, which is why it's so successful.
Daily Wire tweeted, watch. Joe Rogan says dozens of celebrities have contacted him for COVID advice.
Rolling Stone tweeted exclusive. Doctors have sent Spotify a petition demanding that stop permitting COVID-19 misinformation on their platform, including the lies spread on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Justin Hendricks tweeted 260-plus doctors, nurses, scientists and educators have issued an open letter calling on its Spotify to implement a misinformation policy following a controversy surrounding the spread of vaccine lies on Joe Rogan's podcast.
Rasmussen Reports tweeted opinion. We all need to be paying more attention to why Joe Rogan joined Getter via News Think.
Jennifer Gunter tweeted, I signed this letter, but I don't think it will make a difference. Bringing in dollar is all that matters, and GT, doctors demand Spotify puts an end to Joe Rogan's COVID lies. Rolling Stone.
Candace Owens tweeted, glad Joe Rogan is calling this out. Conservatives, Chinese are still American technology. We must stop them. Also conservatives, this company that is fully funded by China and is scraping information from Twitter is the one to join. Like what?
Ryan Marino MD tweeted, a menace to public health. Doctors demand Spotify puts an end to COVID lies on Joe Rogan Experience.
Glenn Greenwald tweeted the day after Twitter permanently banned Dr. Robert Malone for the crime of COVID heresy. He went on Rogan's show, and it became one of the most heard podcast episodes in history. Rogan is a growing threat, so the censorship efforts will have to grow.
The Recount tweeted 270 doctors, nurses and scientists sign open letter calling on Spotify to address false and societally harmful assertions on Joe Rogan's podcast. The Joe Rogan Experience is the platform's #1 podcast.
Group of doctors is calling out Spotify to stop Joe Rogan from spreading COVID misinformation on his popular podcast. 270 physicians signed an open letter calling for Spotify to establish a policy on misinformation and lies. The streaming service does not currently have one. Rogan recently aired an episode with a doctor who's been banned from Twitter for promoting COVID-19 conspiracy theories. The episode was shared widely in right-wing media circles and on Facebook.
Jack Posobiec, USA, tweeted Joe Rogan just called out at Josh Zepps for calling Tim Pool an alt-right troll. Occupy Democrats tweeted breaking. 270 prestigious doctors and scientists blast Joe Rogan in an open letter, demand that Spotify remove his podcast over his concerning history of broadcasting misinformation, particularly related to the COVID pandemic. RT, if you think that Spotify must remove Joe Rogan. National Post tweeted doctors demand Spotify to remove Joe Rogan episode featuring vaccine scientists for spreading misinformation.
Jack Posobiec, USA, tweeted daily reminder that Rogan said Joe Biden is like a flashlight with the batteries dying.